Welcome to Everett Barbecue. I'm Joe Everett, and today we're unboxing, assembling, burning in, and seasoning the Grand Champ XD by Char-Griller. Yeah, I got myself a new smoker for my birthday. What about it, pal? Now, full transparency, I have no affiliation with Char-Griller whatsoever. I did reach out to them to let them know I'm an influencer, let them know I've sold about 30 Dynaglows without even trying. Nothing back. So you know what? You missed your shot. This is the only thing I wanted from you anyways. So now if anything goes wrong with this grill, I'm gonna smoke you like a brisket all day long. Reap the whirlwind, Sheriff Brady. But in all seriousness, this is going to be a fair review. I'm going to let you know how the unboxing process goes, how much time it takes, steps I took, and little mods I may have gone through. Let's get after it. Nice. Beautiful. Extra handles, temp gauge. Oh yeah. Boy, that's not too fancy right there. Figured they'd weld that a little better. You can kind of see it maybe from the camera here. Everything has a little small coating of vegetable oil that they include manufacture. All our hardware. Got to have that hardware because you know that hardware ain't easy to come by. Yeah. Do that body work. Oh yeah, this looks like our main cooking grate. Beauteous. And again, you see, it's been packaged with vegetable oil, and that's really just to protect the metal. All right, got us some legs. Hopefully we know how to use them. And she knows how to use them. She got a leg. Oh yeah. That's that big stack. Ooh. Oh yeah. Top shelf grill grate. Whew. I don't know. Hey, get back at me, Char-Grill. What does this weigh? 50 pounds by itself? That's a lot of the weight of this body is just in this grate. This is heavy duty, gang. Man, that is nice. Dang, even his bottom rack is heavy duty, gang. Hike up that skirt and do the work. You come here, E's and C's. E's a E. Beautiful. This is just a breeze to put together, team. Time to put them wheels on. That was heavy, dude. It's time for the smokestack, and it's basically just one screw that puts that stack on, and I do not like it. What I went ahead and did was get some high heat silicone, food grade of course, just to bond the seal inside this, and then I'm also going to use it on the side firebox too, just because you know, I'm a paranoid MFer. I'm gonna put some beads of this. I'm just kind of going diagonal pattern here. Just get enough of it to where hopefully it lines. I mean, the felt's supposed to grease up and stop it, but you know, I don't have much trust. Okie dokie. Try and get this in without making too much a mess. Yeah, that's gonna leak. Unreal. Why there wouldn't be 2 screws is beyond me, Char-Griller. Okay, before we add this firebox, I want to put a little bit of this high heat silicone just lining the walls on the firebox and on the cooking chamber. Use some gloves so I'm not completely dangerous. And I'm sorry I'm standing in the light, but hey, it is what it is. Go up in here. There we are. Getting this nice and tight, gang. Yeah, baby. All right, almost there, team. Just assembling these dudes. I would wager this weighs 10 pounds. I mean, super heavy duty for the firebox. I gotta give him credit for that. Slides right in. I gotta say it again, team. This thing feels like it weighs 55, 60 pounds. Whew. Hardware. Ain't no lie, that's some hardware. Real scientific. Time to put that handle in there. I mean, who doesn't want a front shelf, huh? Oh, beautiful. So in theory, there's one B screw left after all this is said and done. The rest of you Grand Champ XD owners, get at me, please. Oh, go for miss a screw. I'm seeing these grates, man. All right, Char-Griller, I'm a fan of these grates. I'll give you that. These are heavy duty. These are some dudes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you El Guapo. A plethora of briskets will be cooked on this. Tons of cooking space. That door is heavy. Probably get rid of all this. I don't know, we may leave it on for show. I mean look at how fancy that looks. Maybe we could melt it on there after a cook or two. Big fan of this. And get your air control on that. You could also tend to your fire, empty some ashes out of that bottom pan. And I'm kind of concerned about these felt gaskets because, you know, just some of it could come off just with a little bit of oil right now, and that's the manufacturer's oil. What happens when we actually get the real grease up on this? And then my bigger question is up here. I appreciate that they included this, but that is just poorly done. I mean, can we line this up? I really do envision replacing this whole felt gasket system and then maybe going with a lava lock gasket, we'll see. And then my biggest complaint so far in assembly is one single screw to attach this smokestack. It still has a little bit of give. We may have to go back in with that silicone. We'll find out, and I'll certainly keep you updated. But big fan of this little shelf here. Comes undone, slide it up and down, stays out of your way. And then large area for storage, sturdy wheels. But I'm just gonna have to say it again. This thing's a bear. I want to say 250 plus. I think it's about time for a burn-in Get rid of all this nasty oil and chemical that's in there, and then we'll start our seasoning process. I want to start a fire. One last look before I take these stickers off and start dirtying El Guapo up. I'm sure there's a bunch of leftover adhesive. All right now. XD Grand Champ. Hey man, whoever's brisket that is, props. I'll make a better one. Look at the illustration, isn't that cute? What I'm gonna do first is a burn-in before I even season it. I'm just kind of worried about the vegetable oils, chemicals, manufacture, just any kind of debris. There's still little beads of styrofoam. I can't get all of them out, so gonna get a little bit of coals going in the firebox, start some splits up, take her up to about 400, hopefully, maybe just 350. I'm gonna let that fire die down, and then I'm gonna spray this dude all up with Pam, give it a good wipe down, start another fire, and then keep seasoning the grates, maybe about 3 or 4 times on those grates. This manufactured chemical and their vegetable oils gotta go, so that's our burn-in first. All right, those are looking good. Going right in the firebox with this. It's what I've been waiting for, gang. Probably get a couple going. El Guapo singing team. Okay, if you can hear those sirens, we just called the cops on Char-Griller. This is the worst offender. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Camera should be reading plenty of this out. I think a lot of people have leaks right here. This felt gasket was not even fit to the lid. This is not exactly clean smoke at the moment, but I'm doing that on purpose. This is not only the burn-in, but I'm very curious of where it's leaking at the moment. Now, fortunately, I have not seen much around the smokestack where it joins with the body. That's where I was really having a lot of area concern. That's why we went with the silicone. And speaking of which, let's get a little look at this firebox. It fastens super tight in this area. There's about 6 screws that line the entryway from firebox to cook chamber. So I'm not really worried about terribly tight, but I went ahead and put some silicone in there just to be sure. Those 2 splits I put there are just a little moist, so I'm hoping to draw a little bit of moisture out there. We're climbing towards 250. Some of that smoke's getting a little cleaner. We're burning Stix, y'all. El Guapo's all put together. We've done the burn-in, seasoned the metal on the outside. We're gonna get in there, coat it with Pam, give it a few more seasoning burns, and I think the maiden voyage is upcoming, and I don't have to tell you, it's gonna be spare ribs. Welcome home, El Guapo. I gotta let you know though, I'm pretty pleased so far. We'll do a review after a few cooks are under our belt, but I do want to show you the firebox. Right now you can see the temperature. We're just at about over 300 there. But most importantly, have a gander in here. Just those embers of the Stix are getting us to 300. I'm sure the situation's going to change when we get some food up on her, but I'm very pleased about temperature control on this thing. It's pretty easy to get the temps you want. You can go high. We'll see how easy it is to get it dialed in, but for this initial burn-in, I maybe just went through 2 whole splits that I halved up each, so 4 total. And that got us rip-roaring into the 400s where they recommend burn-in temps to be. I'm sure you're going to see me do a lot of videos with this thing. El Guapo, this Reign of Terror is about to start full throttle in the backyard here at Everett Barbecue. Thanks so much for putting up with this video. If you want any more like it or other cooks from my channel, hit that notification bell, click subscribe, and join my tribe. Jump in the backyard, hang with my gang, and get to cooking with us. Step up to the table and be somebody, truckers mother. Okay, Amazon. Hey, back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Yeah, you heard that Amazon driver backing up. They called the cops. we're burning sticks. What up, Monster Chuck, man? I was Bigfoot or Gravedigger, man. You should give him a call. It's another barbecue adventure team. You can go on it with me or not. It's up to you.